Hey guys, welcome back. It's Tommy with another Starcraft Remastered replay cast from 2024 from the South Korean ladder. And this time finally I have found a game versus the Zerg. So Flash is going to play versus quite a talented Zerg here. We have a barcode from a pro Zerg player here as they're already speaking in South Korean. So we have spawning in the upper right in the orange. It is this barcode player from South Korea. Sadly I don't know who he is. And we also have Flash spawning here in the lower right as the yellow Terran on a 4 spawning location map once again. So yeah, let's just see what exactly their build orders is going to be. Very soon we'll be going to checking this out as the Overlord is already scouting here the map for the Zerg player. And it's going to be very interesting to see what exactly the Zerg is going for. Is it going to be a fast expansion build order? Is he going to try perhaps for a fast spawning pool? Actually right now he's going straight into an Overlord, as we also see Flash to go for a supply depot. But the supply depot quite far out here for Flash, so he might indicate to us that he's very soon going to be ready to block this entrance here with a barracks, perhaps with a bunker in the back, so quite a safe gameplay here by him. You can see from the timer it's quite a short replay, so let's just see exactly what's going to happen here. Second Overlord is out, more drones are getting produced here for the Zerg, as it looks like he's saving for a hatchery here, so the drone is moving out for him. It is indeed going to be a first hatchery gameplay here for the Zerg. In the meantime, Flash continuing with his barracks. Let's check his main. No gas yet for him. He might also try to save for a command center, but he's already moving out here with his SCV to scout the map at the usual timing from 1 minute and 50 seconds for him. So yeah, there is the hatchery. I'm very sure that the Zerg is going to very likely continue with a spawning pool with his gas. The Overlord's already scouting out the map. Sadly here for Flash, he's moving into the wrong direction. But yeah, let's just see how the game is going to continue. The scouting is continuing. Lucky scout here for the Zerg, as he's very soon going to find out where exactly Flash is located. There we have the spawning pool, there we have the gas. So it's a nice build order here for the Zerg. And Flash finishing the barracks, going for his first Marines. Also preparing a expansion here for him, as very soon he will be gathered 400 minerals and the first Marines will also be out very soon. This is getting nicely scouted by the Zerg, as Flash will also very likely move very soon into the upper right part of the map just to see exactly where the Zerg is hiding. So yeah, pretty standard stuff here for both players, a very good build order by both of them. Still however no gas for Flash, as the Zerg is already mining some gas. And let's also see when exactly, or if he's going to into a tier 2 upgrade. That's exactly what Flash also wants to know, when exactly the tier 2 is going to start. And there it is, at around the 3-minute mark we have the tier 2 upgrade. So it looks like it's going to be very likely Mutalisk here for the Zerg, as he's also going into some Zerglings just to fend off the scouting SCV here from Flash. So Flash of course is going to try to stay as much as he can here into this position just to see if it's going to be a Spire or perhaps a Hydrus Den here for the Zerg. So yeah, just roaming around now. Let's just check his main. He's actually deciding to move out here with 4 Marines, so it could be a small bunker rush here by Flash, as it is only 4 Zerglings versus 4 Marines, so obviously the Marines should have the upper hand, being also guarded by a SCV in the front here. So let's just see what's going to happen, what exactly the plans are from Flash. In the meantime, his expansion is about to get finished. In come the Marines, so it looks like a bunker rush indeed here for Flash, but there's also many Zerglings, so perhaps Flash a little bit too cocky here, moving out. Very soon he might get surrounded, as the Zerglings will get some good damage against those Marines, and in the end this will be cleared. So SCV still tries to get some information here from the main. There is the building from the Zerg. It is indeed a Spire, and Flash is going to scout this out, so he knows that it's going to be Mutalisk very soon here for the Zerg versus him, as we will close towards the 5-minute mark. We actually have 2 barracks, so no intentions for Flash to go into some mech. This could be his engineering bay. No, it's just supply depot, as we have the academy also finished here for Flash, and of course still a much needed upgrade here to have for those Marines. I still don't see an engineering bay here for Flash, so very soon he should go into that engineering bay just to have the turrets against the Mutalisk. So there's the engineering bay around the 5-minute mark. Spire is also about to get finished very soon. Let's just hope for Flash that those turrets will be ready on time to have a defense against the Mutalisks. We have a nice macro hatch here. We also have a hatchery into this location for the Zerg. So very good micro here by him, a very good macro as well, as we also have a fire bat in order to fend off those Zerglings. But speed has been done, so yeah, speed has been done for the Zerglings, as Flash deciding to move out once again with a group of Marines and with some medics in the back. Range is also getting done here for the Marines. Steam has been very likely finished, as the Zerg has to go into some Sunkens to fend this off attack. So he has the first Sunken getting completed here for him. And let's just see what those Marines will do with Stim. One is getting sniped. The medics will heal them up. But it's just so many Zerglings here for the Zerg. And with that, I believe the harassment is pretty much over. We even have weapons 1 upgrade here for the Terran, as more and more Zerglings actually getting produced here for the Zerg. So no Mutalisks get here for him. Just pretty much going straight into Zerglings. So the Terran also reacting with 4 turrets here for him, but still no Mutalisk, interesting enough, for the Zerg. So quite a delayed Mutalisk rush here for him, as he's going into carapace for the flying units. What exactly are the plans here for the Zerg? Finally we see more droning up, so this could have been a fake spire by him, faking Flash into thinking about the fact that he will be some Mutalisks, but it might be some Hydralisk, it might be some Lurkers. Let's just see exactly what the plans are. In the meantime, Flash is moving out straight to the newly established base from the opponent. Still only Zerglings here for him, as some Zerglings did make it here forward, but no major damage has been taken here. Only some turrets are taking some damage, so pretty good early game here by Flash. He still has some Marines out. The Zerg just pretty much suiciding all of his Zerglings, so I'm not quite sure what exactly the plans here from the Zerg is, as his expansion is pretty much taken out. So perhaps a very miss micro, the very miss build order here for him. And now finally the first Mutalisks are getting produced, but very much delayed. At around the 7-minute mark, finally the Zerg decides to go for Mutalisk. And actually more and more Mutalisks are getting produced here for him. And we actually see him leave the game, so quite a mismanagement here by the Zerg. Perhaps he just tried to fake the spire here into thinking for Flash that it would be a Mutalisk rush, but in the end he just pretty much massed Zerglings. However, Flash was ready for that with some Marines in the back, so quite a interesting mismacro here, mismanagement here by the Zerg. It happens, of course. Yeah, and he pretty much decided to give up given the fact that the expansion has been sniped. So yeah, very strange game by the Zerg. I don't know who he is. I don't think it's J-Dunk, but yeah, very... Perhaps the player was just a little bit feeling unwell, or who knows, he just pretty much mismicroed and mismanagement this game right here. Still had enough drones here for him. It could have been a good game for him, but perhaps he was also a little bit too greedy with his hatchery right here. This could have been some Mutalisk. He could have invested the money into some Mutalisk. But yeah, very bad game actually. It happens, of course, for any pro gamer. Perhaps he was feeling sick or under other influences of narcotics, or who knows. So yeah, let's just see what the stats look like. And yeah, very interesting game. Very high APM from the Zerg, so quite strange to see him there making so many mistakes. Perhaps he was thinking that his Zerglings would deal more damage, but in the end Flash was ready for that with some Marines into his home base. So sadly things didn't work out here for the Zerg. Flash playing very nicely, very correctly, and in the end he was able to take this game. The Zerg pretty much gave up. Quite a strange game, but in the end still a nice Zerg versus Terran versus the Flash right here. Flash winning it pretty much convincingly. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Tommy signing out.